The exposure is realer than you think. Yes, I said realer. It's more real than you think. Some of you all, specifically those that have been chosen for a purpose, a greater purpose, to heal your bloodline, whatever it was, some of y'all gonna find out that it was an inside job. The attacks, the things to keep you down, the things to keep you from prospering, they were an inside job. Do not think that you just finding out who you are and your purpose went unknown by people that knew it before you were born. People knew who you were before you were created. People knew who was supposed to be born into a certain lineage to do a certain thing. Your parents even know who you are. Some of them don't want you to be who you are. Remember, I said it's an inside job, family. It's an inside job. For a lot of you all, you have to remember even going back to our ancestors and our lineage. All of them didn't want you to be you because all of them didn't vibrate on the up and up. It's like Spirit showed me. A lot of us got tricked because some people were in on the tricking. People that looked like you, people that had the same blood and DNA that you do. Everybody wasn't supposed to get tricked when their head was down praying. If you know anything about how it's set up, somebody was supposed to be watching. Don't believe me. Keep watching. If somebody was supposed to be looking out for the family, if somebody was supposed to be making sure that the people that came were who they said they were, how did everybody get tricked? A lot of you are going to find out that it was and still is an inside job. Because remember, the first people that took the bite out of the apple are the people who fell for the material and the monetary gains. We've all heard people that say, my own people sold me out. Did y'all think they just started with them? And when you're the person in your bloodline that was chosen to do a specific thing, some people are envious of that. Some people are envious that they didn't get that gift. Has nothing to do with them. And some people come from a bloodline that got the same gifts, and some people decided to abuse theirs and misuse theirs. And you know what happened when you do that. Because that's the biggest sin in the spiritual realm, abuse of power. Why you think people that had power that abused it, you're going to be the first one to go. Some of you all were created to change that dynamic. And people didn't want that. People that look like you, people that got the same blood and DNA that you do. When you got people who choose to vibrate and stay in their lower vibration, which is a lot of times greed, money, and material things, you have to realize if you were chosen to come vibrate in love, of course they're going to make that shit hard for you. You fucking up the family. You fucking up the money. So some of y'all have been fighting your own family, your own bloodline lineage, people who didn't want you to succeed. That's why even when you speaking to your ancestors, make sure you speaking to the ones that's standing with you and not against you. Some of you all have been fighting organizations and institutions that know and knew who you were because your own folks fell for the okie doke and went against you. How much will you take to help me stop her? How much is it going to cost for you to stand against him so he won't win? I'm telling you, it's sad, but it's true. All Skin folks ain't kin folks. And the only thing some of y'all have in common with your relatives is that y'all relate just by blood and DNA. Everything else is fake. It's an inside job. The enemy can't get to you except by through who? Most of the time it's your family and your friends. I'm just the messenger. Peace and power for the journey, family. We getting ready for some more episodes.